Well, joining me now is Bill Vales, and Bill, we're going to talk about something that is on everybody's mind in Littleton, I know that, and that's how do you access LCTV on demand? And I know that you're one of those guys who likes to shoot the breeze down a Little Peach in the morning, and you know, people often ask you, how do I see the shows? You know, I've looked for them, or I missed them on cable, or I don't have cable. You know, how do I access the shows? So we thought we would take some time. It's very simple and easy to do, but we're going to go show you at home the steps you need to do to access LCTV on demand. You can get a whole host of programming and information on LCTV on demand. Now, you may have seen a segment like this before, but in the new year, we switched over to a new site. So the layout is a little different for those of you who have accessed on demand before. So it's important, I think, to let people know about the changes, some of the new things, some of the new features, and specifically how to get there. So with that in mind.
Okay, and I need to add here that one of the nice things about this is you can watch our shows 24 hours a day.
Yes.
7 days a week, anytime you want. So if you want to get up at 3 in the morning to watch Littleton Rocks, for instance,
you just throwing that out there, that show.
You can log in to watch that. So,
very good.
Okay, so here's how you access it. You bring up your browser, whatever your browser is of choice, Safari or Firefox, or I use Google Chrome here.
We do find, though, that Firefox seems to work better with things. You know.
Okay, well, that's why I'm going to use Google Chrome.
Well, let's try it.
Okay, so there's a number of ways that you can get to the website. What I'm going to demonstrate here is you use, let's go to the town website.
Sure.
Okay, and we're going to use.
And we'll bring it up full screen for you so you can get a better look at home.
www.littletonmass.org. Yeah. And that page is displayed. And scroll down the left side here, and you'll see here LCTV on demand.
Right on the home page, left-hand side.
Right on the home page.
That's good, so you don't have to navigate really anywhere else but the home page of littletonma.org to find LCTV on demand.
Scroll down that left menu, and it'll be highlighted, and you left click on it. And then there
we are.
And there you are on demand.
You notice that this particular page is divided into 4 tabs at the top: recent, programs, live, and schedule. So if you go to recent, you'll see underneath little thumbnails of some recent programs that have been uploaded to the site. And you can, there's a little bar right below the thumbnails that you can, a little gray bar that you can move along, and that'll move you through the different thumbnails that have been recently uploaded. And so let's say you're looking for a selectmen's meeting, okay? If you go under the next tab, which is programs, right next to recent, you click on programs.
We're going to left click on that.
Yep. And you'll notice, again, little thumbnails, but the difference in these thumbnails is that there's a little thing in the corner, right? Looks like a bunch of folders or an arrow with multi-pages behind them. And that lets you know that there's more than one program of this particular subject. This happens to be school committee that you're pointed to. But you want to use the gray bar and scroll over to where you find BOS, which stands for Board of Selectmen. And there it is right there.
Here it is right here, BOS.
Yep. So you click on the folder, the little arrows right next to it. Yep, click on that.
I'm going to left click.
And you notice now down below, all the Board of Selectmen meetings will populate in the window below. And to the right of that thumbnail for each meeting, you'll see a little gray bar, and you can scroll down that, and it'll show you all the different Selectmen meetings that we have. So you can go back as far as November 2015 for particular meetings. So let's say we wanted to watch not the most current one, the May 9th, but we wanted to watch April 25th.
Okay.
So we would find the BOS for Monday, April 25th.
and we're going to position to the thumbnail there, and we're going to left click on that. You get the message, video is loading, and there it is.
And now you can watch this on demand. So if you pause that, you can do several things. You can, just like at home, you can fast forward, you can jump to a certain spot in the video. There's a little counter in the bottom right that lets you see where you are time-wise in the meeting.
Right here.
Yep.
You know, and you have audio controls here, and you can even make it full screen.
That's correct.
Okay, and
if you have an Apple TV at home and you can Apple TV this to your television at home, and you can watch it in full screen there as well.
That's right.
But this also works with mobile devices, with iPads, you know, whatever you can access the internet with, you can get LCTV on demand.
So you could be out to dinner at one of the new restaurants at the Point, and you could bring up the Board of Selectmen's meeting on your iPad during dinner.
You can watch any episode of any of our locally produced shows here on LCTV on demand. Now we don't upload all our programming to LCTV on demand. There's a lot of shows that we air that we call out-of-house productions, and those are shows that come from neighboring towns.
I see.
And because they take up space, you know, every show that you load up here is taking up memory.
Sure.
We want to save the memory for just the shows that we produce and the shows that come from Littleton. And you can tell there are a lot of shows.
There are, and they're growing all the time.
And they are. We really strive to keep this updated and relevant. So now here's another neat feature about this on demand that a lot of people don't know. If you look at the next tab up the top, so we've gone through recent, we've gone through programs. The third one's called live. If you click on that, below the word live, you see 3 LCTV little banners, and one says public, in the middle says education, and this says government.
And that's where that acronym PEG
That's right.
comes from.
PEG, PEG stations. Let's say you wanted to watch something that was going on live, one of the Selectmen meetings or whatever. If you tune in, you don't have cable, or maybe you do, you're out on the road, but it's 7 o'clock, you want to watch the Selectmen live. You don't want to wait for on demand. You can click on the government channel, and go ahead and click that now. And what will happen is our live stream of our programming, whatever is on the air right now, will currently start to stream. So we just paused it. But you can actually watch our programming live on demand.
Wow.
And that's a new feature that we've never offered before until this year. Now the final tab is called Schedule. And this is kind of a neat little thing. You click on Schedule there. And let's say you, again, you pick one of the public, education, or government that you want to view the schedule for. Let's go to public this time.
Okay.
Now here it shows you exactly what will be on cable TV at a certain time. And if a show, for instance, we're looking at Tuesday, 5/17, this is when we're taping this program, and it lists the program of what time each show is on cable. Now, if it has a thumbnail next to it, that means you don't have to wait. You can just click on the thumbnail and you can instantly watch that show.
Wow. So you can go right to the...
You can go right to it. So let's say we want to watch, scroll down a little bit. Fun with Science. Now, right now we're taping the show at 1:30. It's not on cable yet, but we want to watch Fun with Science now, and it's not on until 3:30 today. But guess what? We can click on that, and there's your episode of Fun with Science.
Wow.
So it's a nice little feature to have.
It sure is.
And you can scroll down to different days using the little arrow keys right next to Saturday and Sunday. You see little arrow keys.
Right
if you click on that, it'll go the next day or whatever day you want to look at. And it's, again, another way to access and also to know when your favorite shows will be on. People also ask me, how do I know when a program is on? And this gives you a nice programs guide.
This is how we know.
This is one way to know. Yeah.
Where's Littleton Rocks here? Why isn't that showing on that day? Who do I take that up with?
Yes, well, because we had to migrate from one system to the other, we are still in the process of uploading shows.
Okay.
It is a process, it takes some time.
Okay.
We tried to get the most recent episodes up so that people will be current, and as well as the government meetings. And then we've slowly been backlogging and backfilling in with your favorite shows. So hopefully they'll be up there and you'll be able to watch. Anything that doesn't have a thumbnail either hasn't been uploaded yet or is an out-of-house production.
Okay.
It's a show that we don't produce, but we show on our cable station.
Great. This is really an easy process to use. I mean, when you think about it, you go to the website, you go to the town's page.
Yep.
You don't have to navigate off that page. You find on demand on the left side of the screen. You click there, you go there, and then you have these choices
That's
up
right.
here.
I do want to show one more neat thing, and if you go back to the Town of Littleton homepage, now you'll notice up the top section, if you scroll up just a little bit more,
Yep.
there's a thing that says departments.
Okay.
And if you scroll over that or click on it, you'll notice that down the bottom where the tabs are on the left-hand side,
Here we go.
you'll see a cable, a department that says cable.
Right here.
Yep. You click on that.
This is all alphabetized.
That's correct. So under C for cable. This is the LCTV section of the town homepage. And again, we have a whole bunch of information on here. Our contact information if you want to get in touch with myself or Kirby Dolak, where we're located, our hours of operation, where you can find our LCTV channels. The advisory committee is listed down here for questions, not only about LCTV, but about cable in general. That's the people that you would contact. And then on the left-hand side, a whole host of things that people can check out. Not only is our program schedule there for both the government, the educational, and the public station, but you can find, stuff about meeting coverage, production workshops.
Information on the producers,
Yep.
Various events, how to acquire some DVDs of special events that we have.
How to submit a bulletin board. A lot of people want to get a
Yep.
message on the cable, but they don't know how to do that. All that information's right here at their fingertips.
And this, the ability to do public service announcements in the bulletin board is a very valuable thing. We're going to have to do another section on that, another show on that, I
Sure,
think.
that would be great. That would be great. So that's it. That's how LCTV On Demand works. Bill, thank you for being the navigator there.
Thank you.
Bill is an expert computer guy, so I would assume that he would know how to do this already. But you can see how easy it is. I think that even if you didn't know anything about computers, you can certainly, click a couple of icons
Yep.
and get right to where you need to go.
Absolutely.
So we hope you check us out on demand, LCTV On Demand, and we like your feedback. We appreciate your feedback, and we're there for you. So, Bill, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
joining me.